For the 1-year anniversary of my first ride on Belle, we celebrated by leaving a set of 11s, as the Rainers would say, my first sliding stop on her. From there, we switched to doing some drills on spins or turnarounds.
Yee-hoo! Just for more practice. Sit back, sit up.
As you might recall from previous episodes, I'm working with Belle on a goal of mine that I've had for a while, of competing at a futurity competition in the Reined Cow Horse Association.
Good. She needs to like suck back a little bit. Suck her back and there you go. There, feel that cool step? Yeah. Half, get her, and then get into that turn. Now go. Yeah. Yes. Like you mean it, come on.
Because Belle is a young horse, we've been training our spins by walking into them, but today, as we're getting closer to the big competition,
I love how she sucked back to you there. Come on, like you mean it.
It was time to up the ante and start from a standstill just like we will in the competition.
That'll work.
But reining is only half of what we're going to be competing in at the futurity, or I guess I should say a third, because there's 3 parts to this competition. 1, a reining pattern. 2, herd work, or cutting. And 3, because I am an amateur, I'm going to be competing in the non-pro boxing. So what you see here is my cow lesson working on boxing. And while the competition, we will be boxing on cattle, your normal type cattle. Here at Tenley's, my cow horse trainers, we are practicing on, that's right, an American bison, also called a buffalo.
You're a tick behind right there.
Now there's a couple advantages to both. Cattle are usually a little quicker and agile side to side, but buffalo train up. And so you can actually use the same buffalo in your training program for several years because they are smart enough to learn the pattern. They don't want to work hard.
Okay, right there though, you feel how she's getting counter arced? Okay. No, cow side. Cow side. Yep.
So for example, this buffalo is specifically used for boxing practice because it knows its job is to go back and forth on the short fence here. Now Belle's mom Rosie was a cutting horse, and I think she inherited a lot of her quick-footedness, although she doesn't quite have her hotness. She's a little bit more laid back, but when she sees a cow, or in this case a buffalo, she knows it's time to go to work, and I love that feeling of a cow horse working a cow that loves their job.
Yep, there.
Now you've seen the practices for the first part reining, the third part boxing, and today I headed over to the Central Oregon Cutting Horse Association show where I was going to enter in the morning practice classes and do some cutting, or herd work, which is part 2.
So my practice runs today went like this for the first one, and then we had this for the second one, and then on the third one we had, so it's not too bad. First one I was really questioning life and everything, and panicking. I was panicking. I panicked during the run, I blocked it out. Didn't know why. It's not as easy as I remembered it, but then I calmed myself, got my stuff together, and pulled through for the second and third.
In a cutting horse competition, each run will last 2.5 minutes, and the riders will work 2 to 3 cows during their run. The rider enters the herd and quietly selects a cow, and once the cow is separated from the herd, the rider must, in mature horses, drop their hand. From this point on, the horse works on its own, guided only by the rider's seat and legs. The horse must hold the cow away from the herd, mirror the cow's movements, make quick stops, turns, and bursts of speed, and keep the cow from returning to the herd. This is where horses' cow sense shines. And after 3 practice runs, poor Belle is tuckered out, so it's time to cool her out, and then we'll head back over the mountains to head home. So while I was in Central Oregon riding Belle at the cutting show, Laura was back home getting her last lesson before we left for Iceland. And Krista sent me these awesome videos of her ride. This one's a little blurry, so I apologize about that. But I guess it went pretty good.
Yeah, I wore spurs for the first time.
Good.
Did that make you feel like a cowgirl?
Yeah, it felt great.
Good. Roll back into the fence.
Would you like to wear those on Skyla?
No,
back on that,
not at all.
Hard no.
Look at that. Your hind end, walk forward. If he's not paying attention to you, get his inside nose a little bit. Good, keep riding, touch. You hear me say things like touch, touch, touch. That's guiding him with your feet and your legs. That a girl. Your equitation is actually getting very nice. Wait till you see this.
She kept using the word equitation, and I had no clue what it meant.
That has to do with how your body looks and how you're sitting on a horse.
Okay.
So she's saying you're riding good.
Okay, great.
Good. On this fence again, right all the way up there. Push your heels down, say stop. Ooh. Good. Do you feel great?
Yeah, I feel like a real cowgirl.
You are doing it today.
I feel like the spurs really help with that feeling.
Yeah, no, they will. And again, we never start with spurs, but in your case, you're getting some quality equitation and you're riding some pretty broke horses. Cool, let's do another one. Ride all the way to that stop. You're gonna do a little slide. Come on, let's do it. Now say stop. Whoa. Woo! He's like, I want to stop for you. You got it, ride. Keep riding, keep riding. Good work, because that's where I think the horses are getting you a little bit. You get into the lope, and then you kind of soften up and quit riding. And it shouldn't be hard work necessarily. It's just a lot of coordination and timing. Ride, 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 ride. Feel that stride and that timing?
Yeah.
That a girl. Ride, ride, ride. Say it. Good. You're doing it. So cool. Don't, and try not to look down or you will puke.
I do a lot of these drills with Belle at my lessons with Krissa, and I feel like I walk away, well, sort of walk away, a wobble away, feeling like I'm going to puke. So I jokingly told Krissa, I said, hey, I'll give you extra money if you can get Laura to puke, because I think it'd look good for the dramatic effect for the vlog. But she didn't, apparently.
I did not puke at all. I got a little dizzy, but it wasn't bad.
Yep, pull that nose around. Go ahead and pull its nose around kind of to your hip. Pull it around. Keep looking. Atta girl. Good, walk out. No, we're getting car sick yet. I don't think any of your Icelandic horses will be doing that.
How was your lesson yesterday? Your last professional lesson before Iceland?
Very well. Got to wear spurs for the first time, mostly because Twix wouldn't lope without them. It was really good. It went really well.
All of it went well?
No, we're not going to talk about the part that didn't go well.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to make a vow.
I made a vow privately, but I don't need to put that on the internet.
Fair enough. But you're feeling good for Iceland?
Yes, I am.
This is your last ride before Iceland.
Last ride.
Anything you want to work on today?
More trotting. If I feel comfortable, I'll lope. I've been a little timid about loping on Skyla. That's a me thing, though. That's not a her thing.
I'm not going to tell you my full vow, but I will say that it involves me accidentally dropping some tack that I really shouldn't have accidentally dropped.
And never doing it again.
And never doing it again.
Is that good or bad? Nope.
Depends on the day.
Okay.
She's showing affection, but
Aw.
she's also invading personal space.
Oh my word. Ears. Ooh, that was not gentle. Sorry, Skylar. Oh, and I gotta fix your forelock. I know. That's the look of what are you doing to me? I watched my old training videos from the very beginning the other day, and all I could think of every video was, oh, poor Skylar. Oh, poor Skylar. Okay, it's a little better, but oh, poor Skylar. Hey, come on. Let's not invade her space. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Won't make Laura tell you about her vow, as long as you don't make me tell about how terrible my first cutting run was yesterday. Anyway, in other news, it's fall in the valley, so we're doing a full-on simulation today of what Iceland's gonna be like. So I've been watching the weather, and it has been raining non-stop there for like 2 weeks. And next week, it shows rain in the forecast every single day. So I think we're gonna get used to it. The rain did stop this morning. It was a tiny drizzle, but if it starts raining again, then we're going to get the full Iceland effect here in the Willamette Valley of Oregon for Laura's final ride. So I think that's kind of going to be fitting. Anyway, Laura, I have your rain jacket. Here you go. Do you want this now or do you want this later?
I'll take it later.
I'll put it on the barrel. Perfecto. Laura, how are we doing so far?
We're okay. Skylar wants to jog, but
Yeah.
I'm telling her to walk.
She's got the fall zoomies. We're trying to simulate what Iceland will be like, right?
Yep,
Laura, did you bring your phone with you?
not with me.
We gotta work on this. We haven't practiced this. Because if I have to do all the videoing, I'm gonna be in none of the videos.
Well, my phone is terrible video.
Oh,
Give me a GoPro and I'll be fine.
okay. Maybe I'll hand off GoPro then. We didn't cover that in basic training. Do you think you can manage it when we get there?
Yeah, I haven't been trained yet.
But you'll be fine?
I'll be fine.
Okay. I'm about to go find a stick to hand it to you. To be like, here, film with this. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
As it turns out, it wasn't entirely fine. We had made it a decent distance, mostly trotting on this trail ride, but Skylar just kept getting hotter and hotter. And even though Rosie hadn't been ridden very many times since Ronan got weaned, she was behaving pretty well. So right about here, we switched horses and continued on our way. Overall, we covered about 5 miles, which is just a little bit over 8 kilometers. I felt like that was a good, healthy start to our practice run for Iceland. And even though Skylar had gotten pretty hot, Laura handled it really well. I just don't think she was having any fun, but after she switched to Rosie, I think she was having more than enough fun. And she wasn't ready to be done when we got back.
You see, I didn't even hesitate.
No, you went. I didn't even have the camera running, and Laura's galloping around. Look at this. Now remember, you're gonna sit when you want to stop.
I stopped without my reins. Okay. It helps me, okay? I know it's weird,
You do what you gotta do.
but I learned it on the Arabian and now I can't stop.
Step it back, step it back. Loop, right finger, right finger, right finger, right finger.
Okay, sit deep. Say the word. Back her up. So you're grabbing with your knees.
Oh, okay, that's why she's like,
So you get it, she starts it, and then she pops out. So sink down like someone punched you in the gut and say the W word. Better. Back her up. All right, keep loping. Lope, 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 lope. Quit riding and stop. Woo! Nice job. You wobbled, but that stop was good. She did the right thing,
I
so
bounced a tiny bit, but I did find my seat. So
you did. I'll call that a win.
Win.
Yes, ma'am. What are you doing, Laura?
I'm a level 4.
You're walking a little stiff.
I'm a level 4.
What's your forecast for Iceland now that
Sore.
we're the week before?
Sore. I'm gonna basically at some point just sit down because I can't post the whole time.
No, but hey, good news.
I
Did I tell you that Icelandics are gated?
I've heard, and I really hope that they're an easy seat.
To be continued.